York of New Jersey, it's Matthew Locascio back with another weekly edition of helpful health tips and exercises for you guys. We are on our fourth edition of this month's theme, which is the boxing. So far we've gone through the 1-2, the 1-2 and the squat. We've gone through the hook, and now we're on to the vicious uppercut. That's right, the old boom, right under the chin. This one has a little bit of a unique technique, okay? You know, kind of like that tongue twister there. It's a little awkward, but try to follow along as best you can. If you have any trouble following along, just rewatch the video. If you still have trouble, again, feel free to contact us. Don't do anything that you don't feel comfortable doing. 908-875-3241. info@inhometrainermatt.com is the email, or inhometrainermatt.com through the contact portal. That's the word I was looking for. With that being said, if you guys are ready, we're going to try out these uppercuts. So what I want you to do, it's the same pose you've been taking if you've been watching these videos so far this month. So you're going to put your dominant leg back. For me, I'm righty, so my left leg stays forward, my right leg stays back. Both are bent, elbows are tucked. I'm going to come down like this. I'm going to just come straight down and do a little, almost like a jug handle. I'm just going to come up like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing the other way and come up like that. Now, with this, you're just looking to punch out. And with the left, I'm going to wrap back in. So I'm going to go out, back in, out, back in, out, back in, out, back in. Just like that. Okay? Follow along again. Right hand, our dominant hand, we're going to punch out. With the left, we're going to wrap back in. Out, back in. Out, back in. And again, notice I'm just doing down and I'm coming dead center. So going out, back in, out, back in, out, back in. Now, what's my breathing doing during this whole complicated process? I'll exaggerate it. Now, if you're a lefty, you're going to switch the flow. So if you're lefty, now you're going with the right, you're going back in, and with the left, you're going out. Back in, out. Back in, out. Just like that. If you're seated, then you can honestly choose, because you're standing with your feet even in that scenario. So you can choose which one, you can alternate, doesn't matter. But with one hand, you're going to go out. With the other one, you're going to come and hook back in. Out, back in. Out, back in. Out, back in. Out, back in. And again, just that little jug handle motion of going down and in, down and in, down and in, down and in, just like that. All right, so with this one, because the technique's very difficult, if you're going to time it, cap it at 20 to 30 seconds. If you're doing it in succession, I would say do 20 in a row at the most. Take a few seconds, pause, breathe, then try to do it again. Okay, so again, you're just going 1, 2, 1, 2, out, in, out, in. Oh, nope, see, I messed up. Out, in, out, in. It's tough when you're trying to instruct while doing it. In, out, in, just like that. For 20 is good. Keep the knees bent. Try and stay back. Even myself, I noticed I was leaning forward as we were doing that. Try to stay back while you're throwing the punches. so you're not leaning too far forward. Try to come back with it. Breathe slowly, deliberately. You breathe fast, you hyperventilate. I know, I've said it every time. So try that out, guys. Try that combo. I know it's really tough, but do your best. And I'll see you guys next week for the very last in the sequence of the boxing theme for March. Okay? Have a wonderful week. We're almost April. That's crazy. And again, info@inhometrainermatt.com, 908-875-3241, info or inhometrainermatt.com through the contact portal. See you next week, Ark.